Welcome, my friends. We are here at Tecolote Beach once more, smudged camera and all. My name is Ashley, and my yoga puppy buddy who joins me is Johnny Boy. The practice I'm sharing with you today is a gentle yoga stretch and release. This practice has a dual purpose: to stretch and release sore muscles, and to stretch and release what does not serve you. Release what does not support your balanced, healthy body and mind. Make sure you have your props nearby to help meet your body where it's at. Grab your water bottle, and I'll join you seated at the back of your mat. We're going to move into wide knees child's pose right away. So bring your big toes to kiss and open your knees as wide as you'd like. The wider your knees, the deeper the stretch. So bringing your knees in closer can help soften the pose. We'll be holding this for a little over a minute, so find a variation with your knees that you can comfortably hold. When you're ready, slide your palms forward to melt your torso through center. And yogi's choice on arm variation. Maybe your sore muscles are in your upper body and you want to stretch and lengthen. If so, you can extend your arms long overhead, keeping space between your shoulders and ears. And if you'd like to primarily focus on your lower body, you can take a slight bend in your elbows. And if you're super sore, you may even wish to rest your body on one of your props, your pillow or a bolster. Once you're settled, just tap into that nourishing breath of yours. Anything that arises while you hold, whether it's tension in your physical body, emotional holdings, stressors of the day, just use that exhalation of yours to release and let them all go. Child's pose is tending to your upper and lower back, your glutes, your quads, knees and ankles, and even at the top sides of your feet. Alright, my friends, from here, begin to move into cow pose, but rather than rounding forward, I want you to circle around to the right side, circling forward, and then as you begin to circle to your left, go ahead and round your spine as though you're coming into cat pose, and circle back, lowering your hips to your heels. Take that 2 more times on your own, inhaling as you circle right in cow pose variation, and exhale as you circle back into your cat pose variation. Now this may feel a little funny, so don't try to nail it. Just let go of any perfectionism and just find what feels good in your body. The next time your hips are to your heels, reverse the directions of your circles. We're tending to your spine, your side body, your hips, taking care of you. One of my yoga teachers, I don't remember who it was, calls this one drunken cat-cow. Seeing your breath with the movement. Next time your hips kiss your heels, hold it there. And on your exhale, round straight forward, coming into cat pose. Inhale, lower your belly, lift your gaze for cow. And tuck your toes and bring your knees into hip distance. And then take a few more rounds of cat-cow on your own. Really feeling out your cat and then your cow. Rocking forward and back, taking it side to side, getting into your side body. Just letting your body guide you on what it needs to open and lengthen. Tuck your toes and gently lift your hips to down dog. We're beginning to tend to the back side of your legs into your hamstrings. Pedaling one heel to the mat and then the other. Gently working out stiffness you may be feeling. begin to settle into stillness. With a slight bend in your knees, heels sinking towards the earth, tailbone lengthens to the sky, just reaching towards your thighs. Beautiful. Now bring your left toes to the center of the mat, and on your inhale, extend your right leg to the sky. Bend your knee and stack your hips. Feeling that opening in your hips. Weight evenly distributed across both hands as you lift that knee to the sky. Re-extend your leg long, and slowly lower your toes to the mat, taking it right over to the second side. So inhale, extend your left leg, then bend your knee and stack your hips. Note if your right and left side feel any different. Then re-extend your leg and slowly lower your toes to the mat. For down dog, then lower your knees to the mat. Bring your feet to one side and sit off to the opposite side of your feet to bring your legs out in front of you. Extend your right leg out long, opposite sole of foot to your inner thigh. Flex the extended foot, toes reaching back towards your body. Square your hips and your shoulders over the extended leg. Breathe in, lengthen up. Exhalation, begin to hinge forward at your hips. Keeping a nice long spine as you hinge. Use that exhalation once more to release what no longer supports your balanced, healthy body and mind. And if you'd like to deepen the stretch, reach your right heel forward to the space in front of you as your toes reach back towards your body. On your next exhale, allow your spine to round forward. Feel free to reach towards your toes. And slowly rise up. From here, open your hips up like you're going into a half butterfly pose. Then slide your right arm down the inside of your leg. Opposite fingertips will circle up and over for a side body stretch. Intentionally keep your left hip grounded as you hold this. This will help deepen the stretch as you reach your left fingertips away. We'll fan your top arm down, bringing your palm near your seat. Your right fingertips will sweep back as you lift your hips up, coming to your left shin for baby wild thing. Gently press those hips forward as you reach your fingertips back, feeling a nice opening and lengthening sensation along that right front side of your body. On your exhalation, slowly begin to lower your seat to the mat. Left fingertips reach towards your toes. Slowly rise up. Lift your left knee and bring your sole of foot to the mat. Square your hips back up and step your foot to the outside of your opposite thigh. Breathe in, elongate your spine. And on your exhale, take a twist to the left side. Slowly unwind and bring your left foot back and then lower it alongside your left hip so your top of foot and your shin will be to the mat. Sole of foot will be towards the sky. We're taking a quad stretch. Glance down at that knee to ensure that it's hip distance and walk your fingertips behind you, maybe even lowering to your forearms or potentially lowering all the way back to the mat. Finding the variation that feels best in your body, providing a gentle opening for those sore muscles. To deepen the stretch, you can lift your seat off the mat, then lengthen your tailbone to the space in front of you, and while you're holding that, lower yourself back to the mat. Press down to slowly rise up. Carefully bring your left foot around so your leg is extended out in front of you. And let's take that sequence to the second side. Left leg is extended, opposite sole of foot to the inner thigh. Flex your extended foot, toes reach back towards your body. Square your hips and your shoulders up. Breathe in, lengthen up. Exhalation, hinge forward at your hips. Long spine as you hinge. Pause and hold once you hit that point where you feel your back starting to round. Use your exhalations to release and let go of what no longer serves you. In breaths, invite love and peace in. On On your next exhale, allow your spine to round forward, reaching towards those toesies of yours if you'd like. Slowly rise up. Let's open your hip as though you're coming into that half butterfly pose again, so you can slide your left arm down the inside of your leg. Opposite fingertips will circle up and over. Send that beautiful in breath into the space of your side body. Feel it expand and open, creating space. Your right hip is grounded as your fingertips reach away. Gaze under your arm. Spiral your heart center towards the sky. And fan your top arm down, bringing your palm near your seat. Left fingertips sweep up and back as you lift your hips, coming to your shin. Baby wild thing. Gently press those hips forward as you reach your fingertips back, feeling that nice opening and lengthening along the front of your left side body. On your next exhalation, slowly begin to lower your seat to the mat. Left fingertips sweep forward and then back, right fingertips towards your toes. Rise up. Lift your right knee so you bring your sole of foot to the mat. Square your hips up. Then step your foot to the outside of that opposite thigh. Breathe in, reaching up through the crown of your head, getting long. So you take a twist to the right side. Slowly unwind. Bring your right foot back. Then lower it alongside your right hip, taking that quad stretch once more. Glance down at your knee to ensure it's hip distance. Breathe in, find lengthen and hinge forward if that feels okay in your body. Otherwise, just keep sitting up nice and tall. Rise up. Now your right and left side may be a little different, so try not to automatically do what you did on the first side. Tune in here. Deepen the quad stretch as your body needs by walking your fingertips back behind you, potentially lowering to your forearms or all the way to the mat, finding the variation that feels best in your body on this side. Press down to rise up. Carefully bring your right foot around so leg is extended out in front of you. We want both legs extended out long in front of you now. Your feet will flex, arms at your side, and palms kiss the earth at your side. Find your vibrant, beautiful long spine, reaching up through the crown of your head, and hold it here in staff pose for our core check-in. Draw your lower belly up and in, 5 to 10 breaths here, using your personal power center to sit up tall. Keep engaging your abdominal muscles to maintain the pose. Extend out through your heels, engage your thighs, actively press your sitting bones down, draw your lower belly up and in, slide your shoulder blades back, drawing them down along your spine, collarbones spread wide, full body activation in this simple yet effective pose. Good work. Go ahead and soften. Bring fingertips behind you to take a counter pose. So begin to lift your hips towards the sky, taking a reverse plank pose. Press and lift those hips up, up, up. Lower your head back only if it feels safe in your body. On your next exhalation, with control, lower your seat to the mat. Bring soles of feet to the mat in front of you. Wrap your arms around your thighs, or you can take your hands to the back of your thighs. Find your long spine. Begin to slightly lean back so you can lift your right foot off the mat. And tend to your ankle and your foot, taking ankle circles, pointing and flexing your foot, whatever feels good. Just maintain that long spine as you do this. Lower that foot, and lift the opposite foot, beginning to stretch and open that ankle. Good. Now keep that shin lifted parallel with the sky, and then lift your other shin so both run parallel with the sky for boat pose. Long spine, no rounding. If you find you're rounding, you can lower your fingertips to the mat behind you to support your long spine. Wherever you find yourself, let's breathe and hold it here. Using that powerful exhale of yours to let go and release any negative stuck energy within. Any harmful or unhelpful thoughts, just let it all go. You can extend fingertips out long, palms face up if you'd like, additional challenge. And if your body continues to hold good alignment of your spine, even more, you can extend your legs out long. And then upon your next exhale, with control, lower everything to the mat. Draw one knee in and then the other, giving yourself a big squeeze. Before you take one hand to each knee and begin to draw circles with your knees. So your knees will circle in opposite directions, drawing as big a circle as you can, massaging into that hip joint. Switch directions of your circles. Close your eyes, really connect with your body and the sensations within. Good. Now with your hands to your knees, draw your knees wide side to side, and then begin to take a gentle rock side to side, drawing one knee down to the side before you take it over to the other. Really feel it out. Slowly settle into stillness. Bring knees into kiss, and wrap your arms around your legs, and then cross your ankles. Take your hands over your feet to clasp the outside edge of your feet, or maybe your ankles, whatever's accessible. Gently bend your elbows, guiding your legs closer towards your body, maybe even wider side to side, whatever is feeling best for you here. Slowly unwind and switch your legs around, taking the gentle opening to the second side. Notice if the right and left side feel any different. Wherever you feel resistance, send your in-breath into that area. Your exhales, breathe and release. Slowly unwind and extend both soles of feet to the sky for a revitalizing inversion. If you have a yoga block, placing that underneath your sacrum in this pose is an option. It may feel very nice. So once your legs are up, you may feel blood flowing from your feet and legs down, reversing the effects of gravity on the legs, relieving tired leg muscles, and allowing your heart rate to slow down. Beautiful, my friends. Mindfully lower your legs, bring your soles of feet to kiss for a reclined butterfly pose. We had a visitor pop in here. Hola, no gracias. She was very sweet. Let's allow your legs to completely relax. Gravity weighs them down. Surrender to the subtle pull of gravity. Slow and steady inhalations and exhalations through your nose. So extend your legs out long for Savasana. Body, mind, and spirit, let go and just be here. Getting lost in your breath, in the presence of this moment. Slowly bring one sole of foot to the mat and then the other. Roll over to the right side. Full deep breath in through your nose. Long, slow, complete exhalation out your nose. Gently make your way to a comfy cross-legged seated position. With eyes closed, take a few circles of your wrists in both directions. Big breath in, circling fingertips up to the sky. Exhalation, slowly cactus your arms down side to side, arms opening as wide as they comfortably can, as though you want to scrape the wall behind you. Elbows draw back, squeezing towards one another. Big breath in, circling fingertips up to the sky, gathering love and light. Palms kiss, and bring all that love and light down to heart center. Bring thumbs to your sternum to seal the love and light in. Take a moment to check in, noticing how you're feeling now in your body, in your mind, and in your spirit, compared to when we first stepped on the mat together. Now take 5 deeply nourishing breaths to close our practice, using that exhale to release and let go of whatever you need to feel balanced in body, mind, and spirit. Sending love and light to you and all beings. Namaste. Appreciate you choosing to spend your time with me on the mat today. If you enjoyed this yoga stretch and release, please throw the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, take a moment now to subscribe to my channel to help support my work and making yoga free and accessible to all. Subscribing will also help make our channel more relevant on YouTube, bringing our content to the top, so more individuals have the opportunity to check out the videos, spreading the love of yoga to all. So much love from my heart to yours.